63%. I have to check the camera every time. Because God forbid it's be like 40 and then it dies in 8 seconds. So, I'm a big enough man to admit when I fucked up. And I fucked up. We've been doing the mini splits, Dan and I. ITman496, pasta, link him in the description. She's over there somewhere. She's hiding. Anyway, yeah, I fucked up. Because it's my gerb to like plan out, like the mini split's going here and the outside unit's going here, and we do this much length and length and length. And you know when length is an issue? All women know when length is an issue. The 16-foot line set that came with the unit was too short by 3 feet for that one. Because I want the unit on the wall, but I don't want the unit, like the outside unit, right in front of the house, because it's the first thing you're going to see. So I'm like, let's tuck it around the side of the house. The one in the guest room, I have no options, because there's literally just a veranda there. So it's going to have to go in the big bush. It's going to be hiding behind a big bush. It's fine. It's mostly for winter use anyway, so it'll be fine. But that one, I'm like, all right. So I put the unit there, and then it goes down and across and over. It should be perfectly fine at 16 feet. It's not. We need like 20 feet. So I had to buy another line set from, I actually bought this. Even though I am sponsored by Pioneer Mini Split, this was a $100 order to fix my fuck up. So we needed a new one of these. This is the pasta. Just asked me for the Pioneer affiliate link. So this is a 5/16 SAE to 1/4 inch. This is to test the pressure from the lines. You have to actually have one specifically for whatever unit you're testing. And the one that Dan and I have been using, we've abused it, and it's actually ruining the seal. So we don't want to do the pressure testing and have it fail the pressure test because of that. But now we need, oh, here are those other things. They just threw these in here. I like Pioneer, but they could really use to pack things better. So this is the collars. Or the, what the hell are these called? Barrels? This is to allow us to connect 2 line sets together. And you're allowed to extend the line set up to 25 feet without getting a new charge. So we're not going past 25 feet. We're not even going past 20 feet. We're getting we got a 10-foot set, and we're gonna cut what we need off of this and then reflare the ends. So we'll probably join them. Either we'll put the final piece on like the actual built ends on the unit, and then we'll work on the join and flaring that because it's a lot more accessible. So yeah, this is just gonna be that, and it even comes with like this whole kit was like $72. Yeah, so here's a 10-foot line set. Here's your ends. You pull these off. They're protected. You don't need any foreign contaminants in the line set because it's gonna be refrigerant and shit under pressure. Bad. This will extend it. This will extend it. This is to go through the wall. If you wanted to go through the wall, we've already gone through the wall. I don't need any of these things. A lot of the colors are different. I don't know why this is like green, and this usually has a split in it, and it doesn't here, and this is cream colored. Again, it's like very strange, and you get this cool plasticine, which is basically just silly putty for like filling in gaps. And here's your wires, which are also different colors. There's no yellow. But this will allow us to extend, the whole kit was $70-something, plus the end, and this was like a $102 order to fix a mistake. I made a $100 mistake. But yeah, these, once we put the tubing kit in here, we could straighten these out without worrying about kinking them. And then we're gonna straighten it out and cut like that much off and extend our lines, and then we're gonna be able to put in the unit, and I will have officially, because right now, it's 65 degrees in here, it's 44 out, it was 30s last night. I've only got that 18 over there, and I've only got the 36 in the basement, and the 12 in my bedroom, and that's keeping the whole house warm. So throwing another 18 on here is gonna reduce the load on that 18, and then I can even consider closing up maybe the basement, because right now the basement is working all the fucking time because half the fucking air is coming up here. So what I do is I close the basement door and put a cat door so the cats can go in and out. And yeah, try to get a little more efficiency out of everything. There's still a 36,000, by the way, the tree is gone. It left yesterday. There's still gonna be a 36,000 up there because for some reason, should you need to close that if guests are here and they wanna close that for privacy, and if for whatever reason I wanted to close the office doors, this room is fucked. So a 36,000 will be the official, like, this is what heats this space. But in reality, the 218s would probably do it. Because the fans, which I can turn these fans back on, the fans, whatever heat comes out of the basement and what heat comes out of the office go up, and the fans blow it down. So We can actually pump that up now. And yeah, and it's even this room, which has no heat in it whatsoever right now, because there's going to be a 12 in here that's dedicated. Again, if you have guests, they're not going to leave the fucking door open and sleep. They're going to close the door, and then they're going to freeze to death because there's no propane heat on anymore. So yeah, fucking mini splits, man. And here's the thing. My electric bill was $470. Usually $270. $200 electric bill higher. But I shut off the propane so that like $600 or $700 in propane, not even being used. I saved $500 already. Already, 2 months I've had the $500 a month. That's, spend your money on fucking mini splits. I don't even have them all in yet. Once they're all in, I could do like load balancing, and at night, maybe this one only comes on at night. Maybe the ones in the office can settle the fuck down and let the big one take over because it'll be more efficient to heat this space during like the dead of winter. Like if it gets to like, we had a weekend where it was 4 degrees, 4 Fahrenheit. And let me tell you, I put the propane back on and I put the fucking thing on. It was cold in here. But once I have literally twice as many, once I have an 18, another 36, and another 12, unstoppable fucking heating. And then should like the day after tomorrow situation happen and it's like -40, I could just put my propane back on because that doesn't give a shit about the weather. But I only have to use it for like a week. 1 week of propane use is like, once every year maybe. The electric's gonna do fucking fantastic. Anyway, these are all here. We're good to go. Time to call Dan. It's time to have a party with Dan. Time to have a pioneer party with fucking Dan.
And then they look at me and I don't.
Pasta, include this link to your favorite thing.
When you stream it, I'll stream either tonight or I want to be big.
Two items in this box.
Oh my God, I can see down your shirt. You wish, but if you want to, there's a link tree in there.
Pasta, link it in the description of this video.
Anyway, I'm afraid of people in real life, but I have one.
Music Nomad Equipment Care. The Piano 1 for Gloss pianos. Complete piano maintenance in one bottle.
Skirt? My skirt!
No, my skirt until I hand it to you. Anyway, got this.
Fuck that. I want to open the skirt. Open my skirt.
Wow, that's thick. It's a nice feeling skirt. I'm gonna wear that so nice. Oh yeah.
Ooh. 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 Girl. I'm looking at myself in the reflection of the stove. Ooh. I gotta go put this on. Take this camera off my head. I can't change.
But I have a camera on my head currently.
Oh my God.
I can't have multiple cameras. I've had multiple cameras in my head. I can do it.
This is so cute. Take this camera off my head.
All right, hold on. That's not an unboxing knife. Literally picked that up like it was the unboxing knife. That was fucking wild. That's how automatic I get on this shit. That's my old toothbrush. It's got stiff charcoal bristles and it makes my gums bleed. You want soft toothbrushes. Pasta links some soft toothbrushes that I bought 1.5 years ago. There's my knife. So, fragile liquid, handle with care. There you go. Now, I spent way too much on this, but you know when you see, touch, hear, or smell something that reminds you of your childhood? Like directly like your childhood? So I was in New York, Can Jam 2023, Princess Pasta, friends. We were at Banchan, which is a Korean chicken place. And it's so good. Oh God, it's so good, so fuck good. Like it's so warm and moist and sweet and oh God. Anyway, it makes your hands a fucking mess. And so you have to wash your hands there. You're just eating fucking don't eat the wing. Get the drumsticks, like full fuck you drumsticks, and they're like double fried. Cheese had a religious experience as first Banchan. Anyway, I go to wash my hands, and I have the automatic soap dispenser, and I'm like, this is my grandmother's soap. So my grandma Mary, from way back when I was a kid, because she died in like, oh God, she died when I was little. But she had this specific soap. She used to have a little pump of in the thing, and I would wash my hands, and I thought it smelled so good, I would just smell my hands forever. And I've smelled that smell before. I found other places that had this soap, and I'm like, what is it? But I couldn't figure it out. So what I did is at Bonchon, I haven't smelled it in years. I literally ripped the soap dispenser open in the restaurant. I put it back together, don't worry about it. But in there was Ecolab Clean and Smooth Lotion Skin Cleanser. And this is a commercial thing, and you're supposed to put it in the thing and then you pump the thing. I'm gonna put it in my regular soap dispensers if I open this up and it smells like the soap. Because God knowing me and my luck, I would spend $50 on 2 of these. These were $50 for this much soap. That isn't even that much fucking soap. It's a 3/4 of a liter or 25 ounces. 50 ounces of soap at $50, $1 an ounce. Fuck. But the scent is the strongest thing. The scent is the strongest sense tied to memory. You can see your home and it looks fine, but if you ask Princess Pasta about her grandparents' house, she knows the smell. I know my grandmother's smell more than I know what it looked like or felt like or tastes like, except for the sauce. Remember sauce. So here we go. We're gonna find out. Does this not open? They're gonna make this real hard for me, aren't they? Oh, it's there. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. How does this work? What is anything? What is life? Oh wait, does it unscrew? Oh, okay. I think I did it. Oh, there we go. We're jizz out. There we go. I've jizzed out. Oh God, it's the smell. I could eat this shit. I've never done a smell. Oh God, Shinji, no. Do you want to smell this, cat? Do you want to smell? Where's your brother? I let the cats out because it's like 60 degrees. And so he's back, but his brother's not. His brother's usually on his dick, like all around him. So now the fact that he's not back and he's back is like, oh my God, I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands. Is that shit worth 50? Because one pump will get me good for a week. I'm good for a week now. Get some water in this. It's gonna lose its fervor now that I own it. And it's weird that it's like some commercial soap because I don't think I used to think it was Liquid Ivory. Liquid Ivory hand soap was in my brain for some reason. Like the last time I smelled it in like the early 2000s. But I mean, that could be anything. So yeah, now I've got these very peculiar soap bottle dispensers that are directly tied to my childhood. And you can have them too. They probably could pay less, by the way, if you don't get them on Amazon. I just bought them on Amazon because that was convenient and I was in the restaurant and I literally ordered them in the restaurant. But yeah, no, that's it. Let's get these cats in here so I can take a shower because I don't want to take a shower if I gotta leave the door ajar. Then anyone can come in here and touch my soap. Don't touch my fucking soap! This package arrived yesterday. Didn't care. Found it in front today. I'm like, all right, don't care. You'll have those days, right? Like I didn't even put on the shitty lighting protocol. I don't care. It's a not care day. Oh, I'm in charge. So, cousin's little daughter turned 1. And Brooks Brothers. And there was a registry of gifts. And one was Star Wars, Vader's Little Princess. Which is kind of messed up considering legitimately how evil Vader is. Like, he killed children. He killed children. Like, what are you doing with a little cutesy Star Wars book? Like, respect the man and his fucking terror. I think Princess Leia is also his daughter, which is... I mean... It's not entirely wrong, so it's like, yeah, but it's like, I don't think he was there really to raise her. And then there's is that a little girl with no shirt on in a bathtub? What the fuck, advertising? And there's a little boy, I think. I'm not being gender specific. Stop putting naked children on your goddamn things. The Skip Hop Zoom Mix and Match Flippers, which sounds like something furry. I don't know. Apparently these things go in the bathtub. And then they do a thing. Twist apart for easy cleaning. Perfect for little hands. Also available in monkey and dog. Sourdough bread.